Hi everybody. Today we're going to talk about how do birds find their way. And I have Miss Sadie here with me. She's going to help me turn pages, all right? So this book is kind of long, so we're going to not read some of the pages, but we'll read most of it. But how do birds find their way? Did you ever wonder that? So let's find out. How do birds find their way? Okay. So here we have a picture of some people looking at birds, right? We can watch birds fly from tree to tree, from tree to house, then back again. They seem to fly here and there and anywhere. If we watch birds all year, we find that some seem to disappear in the fall, when the days get shorter and colder. They're flying south where the weather is warmer. Early in the spring, the first birds began to come back. Every spring, birds return north to make their nests, lay eggs, and hatch their babies. We say the birds are migrating. They are moving from their winter home in the south to their summer homes in the north. How'd you like that, Sadie, to have two homes? You wouldn't like it?
No.
All right. Once they reach their northern homes, they will build their nests. They may build nests in trees or shrubs or on porch ledges. Or, like the woodpeckers, Sadie, can you point to the woodpecker? They may bore holes down into trees and make their cozy nest inside. Some go to the same nesting area or even the exact same nest that they used the summer before. Wow! They go back to the same place. Long ago, people did not know that some birds migrate. They thought that birds hid in holes in the ground and slept all winter long. Some people guessed that birds spent the winter in the mud on the bottom of ponds. What do you think about that, friends? Do you think birds hide in mud? Well, now we know where birds go. When birds start to migrate, ornithologists, scientists who study birds, use traps and nets to catch a few of them. They put bands on their legs and then let the birds go. The bands do not hurt the birds. Each band has a code on it that tells where and when the bird was banded. So they use these bands to track where the birds go, but the book tells us it doesn't hurt the birds. All right. Some birds migrate for weeks because they stop along the way. Other birds fly for only a few days. Some birds fly thousands of miles when they migrate. We know that orioles fly south to Panama and barn swallows fly to Central and South America. Wow, so friends, we live right over here in California. Some birds fly clear to South America for the winter, where it's nice and warm. Hummingbirds weigh only as much as a penny, yet they fly over water for 500 miles without stopping when they migrate. Arctic terns fly more than 10,000 miles all the way from northern Maine to the South Pole. But how do the birds know where to go, and how do they find their way? That's the big mystery. What's your guess, Sadie? How do birds find their way?
Their brains.
Their brains. Yep, I'm sure they use their brains. Well, here's some clues. Let's look at the picture. I see a river in this picture, and I see water in this picture. Let's see. Some birds may follow rivers, mountain ranges, or seashores, but many birds find their way over the ocean. There seems to be nothing there to guide them. What keeps the birds from flying in circles? Ornithologists have some ideas about how birds know which way is north or south. Birds migrate both in the daytime and at night, and when birds fly by day, they use the sun to guide them. Birds seem to know what time of day it is and can use the sun's position to find north and south. They know that to fly south in the morning when the sun is in the east, they must have the sun on the left. Wow, birds are smart. For birds to fly south in the afternoon, the sun must be on the right. When birds fly at night, the stars help them find their way. Scientists have tested this idea. Birds were put in a big planetarium where the position of the stars could be moved. Scientists who worked in the planetarium placed the stars in the sky as we see them. The birds flew in one direction. When the pattern of the stars was changed, the birds flew in a different direction. It was clear that the birds had noticed that the position of the stars had changed. All right, this is the last page we're going to do for today. But birds can also find their way when it's cloudy. They fly when they cannot see the sun during the day or the stars at night. How do they know which way to go? Lots of questions in that book. What do you think, friends?